You gonna buy him?
Maybe.
We already have a lot of horses at home.
I got a lot of using horses.
Dad, that's a nice horse.
Expensive taste runs in the blood.
While Hollywood celebrates their youth and encourages them to create their own pop culture, some of their oldies are surely the stage setters for these newcomers. Today, we're bringing you one such Hollywood legend, who is known for his acting, but actually has many more talents. Let's dive right in with us to discover more about Kevin Costner. Which of these did you not know about the famous Yellowstone star? Let us know in the comments.
What's he saying?
Says that it's wrong for one man to own all this. He says you should share it with all the people.
Yeah. This is America. We don't share land here.
Number 7. Who is Kevin Costner? Born in January 1955, California, Costner is now 66 years old. Still young at heart, he still constantly tries new things to spice up his professional life. He has established himself as an actor and filmmaker, yet in 2019, he played a voice acting role for the very first time in his career.
Call it fate, call it luck. All I knew was I was meant to be his dog.
You like that, huh?
Like it. I loved it.
He is an alma mater of California State University, graduating in 1978 with a BA in Marketing and Finance. Although he wasn't always very academically inclined in school, he actually enjoyed playing sports and getting involved with music. We'll see through the course of this video that both of these things truly paid off. Before his big break in Hollywood, he was married to Cindy Silva, who used to work as Cinderella in Disneyland. They split ways in 1994, and later, Costner married the beautiful American model Christine Baumgartner 10 years later.
Please. My wife. Did you know her?
A fun fact, Kevin Costner has 7 children from 3 separate relationships. Number 6. His family. Costner was the youngest of 3 brothers. To his family's misfortune, they lost a middle brother at birth. His mother was a welfare worker and his father was an electrician. His father later began work as a utilities executive. On his father's side, they descend from German immigrants who moved to North Carolina in the 1700s. Costner was raised Baptist, though he also has English, Scottish, Irish, and Welsh ancestry. Costner remembered moving a lot during his teen years for his father's job. Although the movement was limited to California, Costner struggled with making friends and claimed to have lost a lot of confidence in those years. Number 5. His career. Costner didn't have fame handed to him on a silver platter. He worked hard for it, night and day. During his audition and acting classes days, Costner often worked as a truck driver or on fishing boats to support him and his wife Cindy Silva. He also gave tours of the homes of Hollywood stars, and it suffices to say he worked hard to get where he's at. Although his debut was in Sizzle Beach, USA, due to documentation errors regarding the film, many consider The Touch as his debut. It was in 1987 that Costner gained some worthwhile recognition, thanks to his role in The Untouchables as Elliot Ness.
Something you want here?
My friend was killed today.
I don't care.
You don't care.
He's famously known for his role in Dances with Wolves, which was nominated for 12 Academy Awards and won 7. 2 of those 7 awards were for Costner personally, as Best Picture and Best Director. Following this, he was seen in Robin Hood, Bodyguard, and A Perfect World. Costner quickly gained good limelight. Costner has worked in enough movies for us not to be able to cover in a single video. And he has played multiple roles in movie making, often as an actor, director, producer, and screenwriter. Number 4. A chance encounter. Now, we all love a feel-good story about how someone was inspired to turn their life around into success. Here's one starring Kevin Costner and Richard Burton. Turns out, after Costner's marriage to Silva, they took a honeymoon to Puerto Vallarta. On their way back, they saw Richard Burton. Being the star that Burton is, he had purchased all of the airplane seats around himself so that he doesn't have to deal with people and he can just go read his book in peace. What clout! Costner wanted to approach him, but Burton made it clear that he did not want to be disturbed. Costner watched him and waited patiently, approaching Burton after he finished his book. Burton gestured to Costner to come and talk to him. They began to talk, and Costner asked Richard Burton if he would also have to deal with the headaches if he were to join the industry. At this point, his wife had no clue about his desire to become an actor. Burton shrugged, saying, "You have blue eyes, I have blue eyes, I think you'll be fine." Costner claims that this encounter with Burton had a huge role to play in his decision and motivation to join the industry. He took up a job as a marketing executive, which allowed him to take acting classes 5 times a week. Number 3. Costner's other interests. Apart from acting, directing, and screenwriting, Costner was also involved with music in school. He founded a country rock band called Kevin Costner and Modern West with his wife in 2007, and they went on tour too. They released 3 albums up until now, the last one being Tales from Yellowstone. Songs from this album were featured on the season 3 of the show. In 2009, while on tour at one of their concerts, there was a strike of lightning. It hit one person and 40 more were reported injured because the stage fell. Costner's team decided to raise money to pay back the mother of the deceased as an apology. A dinner with Costner was sold at $41,000 and 2 guitars, one of which was signed, raised $20,000 altogether. In 1991, he opened the Midnight Star Casino and Restaurant. He definitely knew to not put all his eggs into one basket. There were legal disputes regarding the ownership of the business later, but Costner finally managed to sell it in 2020. Having studied marketing and finance, he also has business interests. A good chunk of his income comes from his role as an investor in various companies. Costner goes big. In 1995, he developed oil separation machines based on a patent he bought from the US government. It also seems that the actor has a particular interest in baseball. In many movies, like Chasing Dreams, Bull Durham, Field of Dreams, For the Love of the Game, he has played the role of a baseball player or former baseball player. He was also a part owner of the Zion, a baseball team in the North American League. He did try playing at university, but unfortunately, he did not make the cut. Well, he turned out super accomplished anyway, so maybe it wasn't too bad.
But within these walls, who makes the rules?
You, sir. You are the boss. You just have to act like one.
Number 2. Political activism. Kevin Costner used to be a Republican. He had found a friend in Ronald Reagan, and the two of them would play golf together. However, he switched sides in 1992 and turned over onto the Democratic side. We see many actors, directors, and producers gain fame using the film industry to eventually make politics their main gig. But that wasn't the path for Kevin Costner. Although he doesn't want to run for office or make a career out of politics, he has campaigned for Barack Obama and has encouraged youth to get involved and have a say in what happens to their future. He has also dated a political activist, Bridget Cunningham. Maybe that was the inspiration. Number 1. Net worth and lifestyle. Upon Googling him, you might find many articles titled, "How did Kevin Costner get so rich?" Estimated to have a net worth of $250 million, he has actually won 2 Academy Awards, 2 Golden Globe Awards, 1 Primetime Emmy Award, and 2 Screen Actor Guild Awards. He owns some extravagant properties in Colorado and California. Costner has seen hardship but has built an empire with style and suave. He's a gentleman worth his grain. It's no surprise that the face of Kevin Costner is so well known and familiar even to those that are not very familiar with Hollywood. With his acting portfolio as well as his numerous other talents, he is an extremely well-known persona. To know more about celebrities like Costner, subscribe to our channel where we delve into your favorite superstars and bring to you the hottest and spiciest goings-on. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button and show us some love in the comments. Share this video with other fans and we'll see you soon. Stay safe and stay tuned.